Hi everyone, my name is Alex, and today we'll be talking about Stanford continuous courses. So that will be a series of videos, and I will tell you about my experience in some of the Stanford courses about AI. I hope that you will like it, and if you would like more to have such videos, I hope that I will be able to take more classes to tell you more about them. But firstly, let's start from 4. And today we'll be talking about the course that calls 152H by Ronjon. And firstly, what I would like to tell you that my honest review about the class that wasn't what I was expecting to have. And I don't think that that's a problem of the cars. I think that's my personal problem, but let's go little by little and you'll discover why and what's happened. Okay, so the professor is Ronjon. This is the professor who has a really big impact in AI, artificial intelligence, and he had some interesting companies. He is investing in a lot of them, and he also created one of the company that was then sold to Apple to improve Siri also. So that the person who knows how to work with that. And firstly, what I want to tell you, if you will look at his webinars, you'll understand that he is more in biology sphere. So what does it need, why do you need to know this? So if you want to discover artificial intelligence really deeply and really more in biology sphere and how to make like and then to take this knowledge to your programs, to your business, you can go to this one course because first, when you're coming there, there is big audience, and half of them are also online. And nearly, as I remember, it was like 50% was for programmers, 50 from the business side, and this is really universe course where you can discover how does in general artificial intelligence is working, how does it should be working while you're using that functions or methods, or another one, how does all of the things are combined, how does, for example, voice recognition works, and he'll really tell you detailedly how does it work. Also, he will tell you how to implement it to the business side. But as you know from my content, mostly I'm programmer, and I was interested in a more programmer sphere, how to write code with that knowledge. And when you're coming to that course, firstly he tells that you don't need to know more about programming languages, for example about Python. You don't need to know more about that. And there was some code snippets, and in general we haven't been reading a lot of the code, so it was, as I remember, one or twice, and most of that another time we have been discussing, and we have been also figuring out how the neural network is working. Also in the first lesson, that's really interesting, I will really recommend you to go there to try that out. You will also discover how this neurons works, and you will also solve some tasks about that. So that was really quite interesting. And what I also liked in that class, that about the communication. This is one of that classes where the communication was created the best of another class that I will tell you later. And so, as I remember, we had the class on the Thursdays. It was like 2 hours, 2 hours per day, like at the day, 2 hours, Thursday. Okay, and before the class has been started, we have been meeting in a cafe, and we have been talking about AI, we have been talking about ourselves, and it really creates a great community, and I have discovered a lot of really great and impactful people that really I think will help you in your future life and will help you to create your project better. So definitely, please definitely try that out, and don't miss these parties. They're really great. Yeah, so what I want to tell you also, so if you want to discover how the SAA is working and more from the biology sphere, and then to implement it to your program. For example, you want to also have some business logic. Why do you need this AI to? So this professor will really help you to understand why do you need it from the business logic, from the biology logic, how does it really should be working on. But if you're a programmer who knows how the programs work, who knows how to implement a basic artificial intelligence, it will help you a little to understand more some specific things. For example, voice recognition. I was really amused about how does it work, and I really like the lectures. There was some lectures that have been more about information about AI that also needs to be, but that wasn't for me because I know that things, or it wasn't so interesting to me. Yeah, so in general, that's my honest review. So with this information, I hope that you will understand why do you need to go to this class. So that would be really interesting, but keep in mind that you don't need to have a lot of the code knowledge base. Yeah, so I will recommend it for business people, for people who is working with AI, and want to make the deeper knowledge just deeper. They know the things, but they just want to know the deeper. And I won't recommend this course for people who know how to make the first AI program, but they want to know more about the practicing things, about the Python writing. So that would be better in other courses. But I really recommend you to come back to this course. I think in a year after you will work with artificial intelligence. So that's my review. Hope that you will like it. Not, it's okay. So that's your opinion. That's what I have figured out, and I want to tell you about. Yeah. So hope to see you on the other videos, and take it easy. All the best for you.